I was fortunate to be a part of a panel discussion on digitalizing the chemical operations through innovation and a collaborative ecosystem. This virtual event was hosted and well organized by Manufacturing Today and Rockwell Automation, and it also had a good number of participants. There is an excerpt on the questions that I answered during this event.
I will start with Mr. Ashok Muthuswamy, who has got considerable amount of experience across different functions, manufacturing, operations, SCM, business excellence, etc. So Mr. Muthuswamy, the question for you, like you have a very wide experience across various functions, and as plant head, how do you see the digital transformation for the future, especially with respect to data chemicals?
Sure, great question. So let me just take a few seconds to very quickly introduce Tata Chemicals, and I will quickly come to this point. So Tata Chemicals is the world's third largest producer of soda ash, and we also have other products including salt, chlorine, bromine, specialty chemicals, and nutraceuticals. So that's a quick intro about Tata Chemicals. Having said that, how do I look at digital transformation? See, first and foremost, you should never lose the sight of basics. The basic is we need to develop product that market wants in a much shorter lead time with perfect quality while ensuring safety of all personnel and meet and exceed regulatory norm and deliver all these at a very, very optimized cost. So that is the basic, no matter whether you're doing it digitally or any other means. But what digital strategy really does is it provides you wonderful toolkits to achieve all these lofty targets. Sometimes they are not, they don't coincide. Sometimes, they don't meet each other, these some of these requirements. And that's what a digital strategy and digital toolkit does a whole lot of help in addressing these aspects. So once you exactly know what customer wants, you need to have a product design, and that product design should be seamlessly transitioned into production processes. And here is where also a digital strategy will come extremely handy. For example, error-proof manufacturing process, which is absolutely essential, and that will require repeatability, which can only be achieved by SCADA, DCS, and other what we today call as Industry 4.0 concepts, such as process real-time analytics, dynamic SOPs, automated course correction, all these things. The digital tools and computing advancements make all these things possible. And then we also generate reams of data. It gets into terabytes of data. Earlier, it all used to be in a silo and it used to be destroyed. But now you have all these excellent data sets which you can use to develop predictive analytics. See, for example, in my organization, what we are doing is we are developing a bunch of calculators. What does it mean is if you want a particular grade of end product, what are all the process parameters that will help you accomplish this end product? So it's exactly a mathematical equation. Y is a function of x, x1, x2, x3, and for a good time we were dependent on empirical knowledge as well as functional knowledge to develop that equation. More of causation. But these analytics really helps us on the correlation side. Even I think so. One of the earlier question was, what are we doing now different than what we did before? Earlier, we didn't have all these data, like the big data that we have right now. And number two is we didn't have the computing power or even the inclination to analyze all the data. So that's where all these the new advancement greatly support manufacturing processes, and similarly, maintenance functions. Nowadays, it's more and more common to see a lot of predictive analytics and AI in maintenance, so that we can understand where the equipment is heading. Instead of just doing a preventive maintenance where you just replace a bearing, whether or not it is good or bad, with predictive maintenance, you exactly know when to replace a particular bearing or a shaft, and you also know exactly at what time you're going to replace it, so that you don't incur unnecessary maintenance expenditure, and you also don't unnecessarily incur downtime. So all these aspects, you have to see. I mean, sometimes these all could be silo. A proper digital strategy is to integrate all these aspects and see how you can leverage the best out of these.
Sure. Very well said, Mr. Muthuswamy. Thank you so much. Next